I'd like to welcome everybody to Fairview, Tennessee for tonight's home matchup between the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets and the traveling Montgomery Central Indians. Coming into this game, the Jackets need a District 11 AA win as they come in 1-2 in the district, falling all the way down at this point to number 7 in the district. Last week, dropping a heartbreaker in overtime to Creekwood 35-28. The Jackets want to come back tonight and make a good showing and get the W. They're going to have to do so without their starting quarterback, number 8, Hunter Zimmerman.
And their kind of quarterback on defense, Yuri Boulay, who had just come back a couple of weeks ago from an injury.
It's going to be a tall order with the Jackets tonight because of the injuries. But we will see what they do.
Kevin, they're going to have to play sharp.
I hear us out there. Receiving the opening kickoff tonight will be Montgomery Central Indians. The Jackets on the year, 2-2, winning the opening game at Cheatham County 27-21, losing to Camden 35-20. Winning at Stewart County winning against Stewart County here at home 51-27, and then last week at Creekwood 35-28 with a loss, making it 2-2 on the year.
I'm not there. You're not.
So Tim, what do you think tonight keys to this game?
Jacket offense execution and defensive play of the linebacking core, Kevin.
Might kick away, kicks the ball about 15 yards down the field, hits at the 40-yard line, goes out of bounds, where the Indians let it go. Based on where the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be a favorable spot versus taking the 25-yard penalty from the spot of the kick, where they'll have it first down and 10 at the 41-yard line. The Jackets start on defense tonight.
What's that?
Delvendorf will be under center in the quarterback spot for the Indians of Montgomery Central. Dropping back to pass on the first play. Throws it out to the right side. Little quick screen to the running back, goes incomplete.
Ben Buttrey made a nice play, Kevin. He came up in a defensive end spot and took the other running back out of the play as a potential target.
Sam Redmond, the intended receiver on the play, drops the pass. Looking ahead before he caught it. Second down 10 for the Indians.
Jackets in a 4-3 tonight, Kevin.
Setting up in a jet formation under center, Delvendahl. Hands off to the left side, get plenty of room, breaks the initial tackle. The initial hit made about 7 yards down the field.
Missed tackle at the point of attack.
All the way inside the Jacket territory to the 45-yard line, where to be first down 10 Indians. Going right to left tonight in the first opening, or the opening series of the game, Delvendahl brings his team up, still setting up in the jet formation, looking at the jet sweep. Not able to make the handoff. Cuts it upfield really on a broken style play.
He rode him into the line a long way. I think he pulled that ball out 2 yards downfield.
Down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line, where to be first down again. Second first down on this drive by the Indians.
Offensive line of Montgomery Central is getting some movement on that Jacket defensive line. And the Jacket linebackers just are not making plays at the line of scrimmage, Kevin.
Mangrum, Flake, Buttrey, and Cobb in the down set on the defense this time. Handoff, first man through. Number 21 gets the ball. A swarm of Jackets.
Yeah, Josh
Bring him
Ortiz
down.
comes up and makes the stop.
TJ Sowers with the carry. Gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 31-yard line. Going to give him an official 3 yards on the carry. Up under center again. First man through again, gets the handoff. Quick gain of 3 more yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short for the Indians.
Trap, inside trap.
TJ Sowers again with the carry. 3rd down. 3rd down and a long 2, short 3, however you want to look at it.
Jackets need to get off the field on this play, Kevin.
Delvendahl up under center again. Handoff goes to the running back. TJ not able to break past the line of scrimmage.
He's short.
But maybe a yard. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down.
They're in 4-down territory, but that was a nice stop by the Jacket defense.
4th down and 1. Big play right here for the Jacket defense on the first opportunity to go against the offense of the Indians tonight. Jackets have played really well in the short yardage on 4th down this year.
They have. They've made some outstanding plays on 4th down.
Jackets crowding the line of scrimmage. Delvendahl brings his team up. 1 back in the set. And that's Sowers. Hard count's going to bring the Jackets into the neutral zone for an offsides.
Both Flake and number 59, Jeff Mangrum.
A free 1st down.
And the Jackets are normally much more disciplined than that on defense.
5-yard step off to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Indians. That is the 3rd 1st down for the Indians on this drive.
Well, you hate to give it away like that, Kevin.
Peyton Delvendahl, the junior, 6'1", 181.
Well, they are strong to the right side this time.
Tall sweep out to the right side. Sowers gets it, turns it up the middle of the field, breaks the initial hit again. He's going to pick up, it looks like 7 on the play, 2nd down and 3.
That was the old student body, right, with everybody already lined up over there. They had like a bunch formation right there at the line of scrimmage, not far from the tackle.
Oliphant comes out. Flake comes back in on the defensive line. 1 receiver in the set.
Now they're in a double wing formation.
Up under center. It's going to be a gap play. A little trap play right there up the left side of the line.
Yeah,
gets the ball down to the 5-yard line where it's going to be 1st down and goal.
They brought the running back lined up in the wing over here in motion just temporarily. Then he turned around and got a seal block.
Montgomery Central comes into the game 1-3 on the year. Common opponent-wise, they have fared a little better than the Jackets have so far in the year. First down and goal from the 5-yard line. Delvendahl goes up under center again. I formation, tall sweep back.
Oh, overran
the Jackets are right there to stop him after a 1-yard gain. Still with a tackle.
Tommy Cobb came flying in, had to mess that play up.
Heath Green with a carry, the senior for Montgomery Central. Gain of 1. Some last-minute changes. Under 7 minutes now in the first quarter. No score. First drive of the game for either team.
Strong left.
Delvendahl up under center. Hands off up the middle of the field. Right over his guard that time. Between the guard and center. Another 1-yard pickup. It's going to be 3rd down and goal now from the 3-yard line. Oliphant back on the field. Third down goal. Clock running 6:13 and counting down. Deep into the play clock this time are the Indians. Again up under center with 4 seconds left on the play clock. Toss sweep to the right side. The Jackets have it covered.
Nice.
And Ortiz grabs from behind and throws down number 32, Green. Heath Green not able to get anything on that carry. The Jacket defense very strong on the third down play.
Got a piece of that tackle.
4th down now and goal. We've not seen much more than the jet formation plays
They're
at this
not
point.
trying to fool anybody tonight. They're lining up strong side, and that's where they're going, Kevin.
Sowers with a lot of yards on this drive that started at the 41-yard line after the kick. The pooch kick goes out of bounds to start the game for the Jackets. So 56 yards gained on this drive so far. Fake tall sweep this time, going back to throw. Got a receiver wide open into the end zone, and it's good. It's a touchdown to Sowers. Sowers sneaked out of the backfield that time. Found a spot just over the goal line into the end zone. Toss from Delvendahl, and it's good.
Ben Buckers
6-0.
in the defensive end position was putting pressure on the quarterback. Running back snuck out of the backfield, uncovered. He's got to be picked up by the linebacker, Kevin, that outside linebacker. That's his responsibility. But you know they're in a 4-3 tonight. Normally they're in a 3-4, and that outside linebacker has a little bit easier time getting out there.
Mitchell Hosea on for the point after, and it's good. Right down the middle. Giving Montgomery Central an opening drive touchdown, 7-0 lead, 5:26 left here in the opening quarter from Fairview, Tennessee for the Yellow Jackets. They'll need to counter that with a nice drive of their own to start their night on offense. Montgomery Central, they game planned that pretty well.
Yeah, they just ran strong side, play action to the strong side.
Chase Myatt, Hunter Caldwell back deep to receive the kickoff from Montgomery Central. Last year, the Jackets, with a 30-point win in a driving rainstorm in Cunningham, Tennessee. Official blows it in. Low line drive kick's going to also go out of bounds. And the Jackets, no doubt about it, it's going to take that penalty and take it 1st down and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Man, Kevin, I'm looking down on the sidelines. Fairview's becoming quite the walking wounded. See several players down there, including Hunter Zimmerman and Yuri Boulet. Watching Hunter, it appears he's got a sprained knee, watching him limp. Could be an ankle, I'm not sure, but normally they'd have something on it.
Well, the Jackets are going to...
He's not using those crutches very much, so he must be feeling pretty good. They're just keeping him out, need a little more time.
The coaching staff, they have decided to take the 5-yard step off and ask Montgomery Central to re-kick versus taking the ball at the 35-yard line. Setting up, it appears, for a return. Chase Myatt deep on the left side, Caldwell deep on the right side, standing between the 10 and 15-yard line. High kick away is going to be picked up by Caldwell this time. Back to the 30. Past the 35-yard line. It's got to have more yards than the penalty would have given them. Great call by Coach Hughes. Out to the 42-yard line where the Jackets will take over. 1st down and 10. And you'd think taking it to 35 made sense, but Coach Hughes knew that his team had a chance to bust a big one there. First down 10 at the 42-yard line.
I think we're going to see a ground and pound game tonight out of the Jackets, Kevin.
Brad Camp in at quarterback, replacing Hunter Zimmerman. Handoff to the left side. Caldwell. It's going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12. Big penetration that time from the right side of the defense of the Indians. Maynard with a tackle. Brady Maynard for Montgomery Central. Sophomore Brad Camp, 5'10", up under center with a little bit of an offset eye to the right side. He's got some room.
Nice haul.
Caldwell busts through the line of scrimmage, gets past the yardage for the first down need, out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 14 for a first down, Yellow Jackets.
Tell you what, that was big number 74 and number 33 making that work. Nice blocking by those two on that play.
Oliphant and Cameron making room. I formation, Camp up under center again. He's going to throw it out to the right side. Picks up by Javon Moore. Makes a great move. Gets inside or right around the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
Nice little pass out there.
Moore had nowhere to go. Makes a nice little ankle-breaking move and gets downfield for the 6 yards. Second down and 4. Handoff this time called over to the left side. Doesn't have any room to go. It's going to be dropped for a 1-yard loss.
29-21 kind of shot the gap on that play.
Sowers with the tackle for Montgomery Central, along with Bumpus, Nate Bumpus.
Not much happening on the left side of the offense that time. Whew. They just shot the gaps and made that play.
Jackets in a 3rd down 5 situation. Camp up under center. In motion, Javon Moore. Hands off going to the left side. Caldwell's got some room. He gets a first down. He's inside the 35-yard line to the 34-yard line, and the Jackets, my friends, have a first down. Big run right there to the left side.
A little bit of a stalemate at the line of scrimmage. Caldwell makes the first guy miss, picks up that first down, Kevin.
Good seal blocks right there on the left side of the line.
Yes, sir.
Offset I formation this time. Moore in motion. Taps Camp. Quick handoff in the middle of the line. Goes number 7, Ortiz, for a gain of 3. Second down and 7 after that gain of 3.
Ortiz got right behind the guard on that play and just popped that right through.
Jackets looked like a well-oiled machine early. Again, coming out in the offset. Ortiz, fullback spot. Toss sweep to the right side. Caldwell.
Inside.
Caldwell's not gonna break free, but he gets down to the 25-yard line, 1 yard shy. They're gonna say he's down with a knee at the 26-yard line, a couple yards shy. 3rd down and 2. Try to follow the blocking right there by Javon Moore and Cameron on the outside.
I think he had something up inside, but he made a good run to the outside, turned on the jets, make positive yardage.
This time handoff to the right side. Caldwell's got the first down.
There you go.
He gets hit in the ankles, but he dives forward, and the clock is stopped because the Jackets are asking to move the chains because it's a first down 10 Yellow Jackets.
Nice, hard, smart play. Pressed the hold, knew he had to get the first down. Nice run, nice block at the point of attack.
Jackets with their 3rd first down on this drive. It's a fast-moving first quarter. Both teams keeping it on the ground, or keeping it between the out-of-bounds markers. Keeping that clock running early. I formation again. Caldwell dotting the I. Ortiz up front is having to stop that time because the blocking channeled up.
Waiting for something to open up.
Caldwell for a gain of maybe 1. They are going to say it is a 1-yard gain by Caldwell. That time Ortiz got the block stymied, but it also stymied the quick hit run from Caldwell. Joe Camp split out to the left side. Handoff go to the left side. Caldwell trying to outrun the defense this time, not able to get away. He's going to pick up maybe, it looks like 2 more. 3rd down and 7.
They were bringing the house a little bit on that one, Kevin. They were just bunching the line. There were too many to block at the point of attack. Caldwell does a good job picking up what he did.
2-yard gain. 3rd down and 7. Camp split out to the right side. Rolling to the right side is Brad Camp looking down the field. He has a man open, and that's Moore diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. A really nice play right there by Brad Camp, going down the field for his 2nd pass attempt of the game, and it is also complete to Javon Moore. Moore makes the catch.
Nice.
Stumbles because of the
10.
hit.
Yep. Throws out, throws it on the money.
Baker to hold for Perez for the point after. Snap back is good. Before they can kick the ball, there's a flag on the play. Typically someone's lined up in the neutral zone.
I'm not sure what was going on.
Offsides, defense.
You called
they
it.
set up in the neutral zone. It's going to move it half the distance. And they actually declined the penalty to give a better angle, more consistent opportunity for Jeffrey Perez for the point after. The freshman. Snap is a little high, gets put down, kick up and away. And it looks like it's good. And the bobbling of the heads from the officials say it is. And the Jackets, they counter Montgomery Central's drive with the drive of their own with a pass complete to Javon Moore into the end zone for the touchdown. It's 3rd down and 7 from the 20-yard line.
Coach Hughes had his A game on that set of play calls, Kevin. Kept them off their feet every play. Couldn't let them get balanced. Nice little set of plays there.
You know, Brad Camp, the sophomore, he came out very poised and effective on that drive.
Well, you know,
Handled
Coach
all the
Hughes does a
plays.
great job of putting the quarterback in the right position. And you know what? He performed.
With tonight's action from the Fairview Media Department, Andrew Gunkel, Carter Murphy, Isaac Lawson, Noah Walker, Everett Delano, Evan Hunsiker, and the producer extraordinary, Bob King. Calling the action tonight's Kevin Anderson along with Tim French. Hope you guys enjoy the broadcast each and every week. The Jackets chose to take the offsides penalty on the kickoff, moving it out to the 45-yard line, giving Perez even a better opportunity to kick it deep into the end zone, making the Indians from Montgomery Central start on the 20-yard line. Perez approaches the ball. He kicks a high pooch, and it's called for. Fair catch is called for by number 21, Sowers. Makes the grab at the 34-yard line, where the Indians will take over at 1st and 10 with 66 yards in front of them needed for the touchdown. And the defense definitely needs to come out this time and get a really hard push on the line, change the momentum from their perspective. Offensively, they look good.
Montgomery Central line, Kevin. They are inside. They have got some good size. Their tackles aren't as huge, but their guards are big.
Coming back out in a jet formation, in motion, handoff. Looks like it's bungled because the Jackets get there before anybody else. Cobb and Buttry right there.
Some wood on that play.
Along with Flake. The three of them said, why don't we just have a powwow?
Hit, but Buttry moved the pile. Ooh, nice hit by Ben Buttry.
Officially a gain of 1, although it was a half yard. 2nd down and 9.
Ben Buttry seems comfortable in that defensive end spot, Kevin. Could be because his brother might have given him some tips, huh?
Delvendahl back up under center, jet formation again, in motion. This time going to the right side. Heath Green gets the carry. Gain of 2. It's going to be a 3rd down and 8. The Jackets this time showing their might and will up front, pushing the pile back.
Showing a little bit of anger. Showing a little bit of attitude. That
local
Rudy coming on down?
Local television flying in. My buddy from Temple Hills, Rudy Kalis.
Call timeout, give Rudy time to land.
I think they are.
This good ball game.
I guess so. Definitely have a officials timeout on the play here.
That Fairview defense came out this series, Kevin, with a little bit of fire in them. I mean, the pads are popping.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Tim, again, that was a very fast first quarter. Each team offensively.
I thought they called timeout. It was 2 drives.
Each team offensively had one long drive, took a lot of time off the clock. The Jackets may have run a little bit more time off than Montgomery Central did. And Montgomery Central ran about 5.5 minutes off themselves. The guests, Montgomery Central Indians, will have the ball 3rd down and 8 yards to go, starting the second quarter here from Fairview, Tennessee. The Yellow Jackets come in 2-2 on the year against the 1-3 Indians. Delvendahl up under center again, setting in the jet formation, in motion. Fake sweep, and Cobb hits immediately Green, and Green is not going to go anywhere because the Jackets, that was Sowers on the play. On the running.
Comes in at 40. Is that Steele?
That's Steele.
Comes in, cleans up.
With 34, Cobb immediately in the backfield for a 3-yard loss on the hit. And he held Sowers up long enough that he brought some friends to the party.
I'll tell you what. Mr. Flake, Mr. Cobb, Mr. Buttry, and Mr. Steele,
Cooper Cunningham
business on that
back to punt the ball away with number 3 for the Yellow Jackets. Dravon Moore, the senior, standing at the 40-yard line, awaiting this punt. Kick away. It's a floating knuckleball. It hits and goes away from Dravon Moore. Dravon's very fortunate that ball didn't take a forward bounce right there. He got up really close to it without being able to catch it.
That ball was like a sinker ball.
The Jackets.
I think he thought it was going to carry to him, and it just died.
The Jackets take over, 1st down and 10. Well, they're marking it, saying it's Montgomery Central's ball.
What are they doing?
I'm not sure why that is. It did not look like Moore even came close to hitting it.
Did not even come close to touching the ball.
I do not understand this. We had a bird's eye view on that, and
Dravon
Dravon Moore did not touch the ball.
He did not touch the ball.
It was a good 2 yards away from him where it hit and went backwards. The officiating crew needs a replay on this one because that wasn't close.
Talk about it.
No way that was even close. If it was, we'd have been screaming up here. But Moore knew he didn't touch it. He went away from it and let Montgomery Central down it. I mean, if that's the case, Montgomery Central should have picked it up and ran the ball.
Central didn't think he touched it either.
They know he didn't touch it. This is one of those unfortunate calls by an official.
My. This kind of call that keeps you out of the playoffs as an official.
Well, that's from a baseball adage, that's the phantom double play, sweeping your foot across second base. I was wondering.
The thing is, the head referee knows it's wrong.
I saw them pointing Montgomery Central's way. I thought he just made a mistake.
I did too, Kevin.
Wow. Montgomery Central gets the call of the night. Maybe they were stymied by the flight coming in from Channel 4. Buttry, oh, that's going to be a penalty. Buttry goes back. A quarterback sack against Delvendahl. It's going to be a intentional grounding.
We hope.
And the ball, even though he was out of the pocket, the ball has got to cross
The line of scrimmage.
the line of scrimmage, and it was a good 7 yards shy of the line of scrimmage. So the Jackets they step off 5 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to be a loss of down. Wow. It's going to be, quite frankly, second down in about a couple of counties. Montgomery Central is about an hour and 10 minutes from Fairview. And that's about where they stepped that off to. Back in the shotgun formation the first time. Delvendahl with a pass. Bobbled, but then caught.
It's all right.
Ragsdale up making the hit.
Kept it in front of them. They kept it in front of them, didn't let them get anything big.
Oxendine with the catch. Jackets keeping him in front, like you said, Tim, and bringing him down. It's third down now. And 32.
I don't know which official messed up on that punt, Kevin, but man,
I'm still
that was not even. That was so.
hardly ever speechless, are we? But we were speechless after that. Up under center in the jet formation. One back in the set, Sowers. Going back to throws Delvendahl. He throws a screen pass to the running back. He's got plenty of room.
No.
He's got the distance if he can outrun Ragsdale. Ragsdale cutting him off, cuts him back to the middle of the field. Oh, my goodness. There is a third down and 32 play all the way down inside the 5-yard line, but there's a flag at the 25.
I don't know if it's a personal foul or an illegal block on 53 from Montgomery Central, but he's pointing at Fairview.
The Jackets, wow. What a crazy play right there. That's two crazy plays we've seen out of the last four. One where they gave the ball to Montgomery Central on a phantom touch by Fairview on the punt. And then this play is just a simple screen pass to the running back. There's only one back in the set, and that was Sowers.
They had him surrounded, and they didn't get the tackle.
He cut up in the middle of the field, cut to the left side.
Oh, you hate this. Oh, man, that'll give a coach credit. That's 15 yards or 10 yards from the spot of that.
That is going to keep it at third down. The step-off is not going to allow the first down, but it certainly brings the makeable situation into a little better standing if you're a Montgomery Central Indian. It's going to now be third down and 6 after the step-off for the personal foul, which is really a silly play by the player for the Indians team.
He did that.
You've got your guy way in front of you at that point. No need to even engage anyone at that stage. Third down and 6. And Montgomery Central looks like they're going to call a timeout.
Coach is going to.
And they are. You know, Tim, the official on that may have been a little. I didn't see the personal foul, but he owed Fairview to not allow that play to score.
On the ground, and that flag came down, and he knew he did something wrong because he did the hands up. I didn't do nothing.
Well, needed a phantom call there since the phantom call went against the Jackets on the punt.
I think he shoved the Fairview player.
Well, I'm sure he did, but I'm saying even if he didn't, there needed to be a phantom penalty.
A makeup call is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think you can say phantom makeup. I think if you look at the thesaurus, it's the same thing in tonight's action.
Turnabout's fair play.
Absolutely.
Fairview gets a break.
Whether you right-click and choose the thesaurus or synonym, that's what it needed to be.
That's right.
Third down and 6 when we get back to the action here. The Jackets have only had one opportunity on offense, scored on a pass from Brad Camp to Devon Moore to tie the score at 7. Montgomery Central gets stopped. They punt the ball away, and the official said that Devon touched the ball, which we could plainly see that the ball hit and took a Fairview bounce backwards. Montgomery Central takes over, and they get it to 3rd down and 32.
I think he's going to go on a long count here. Nope.
Running to the left side is Green. Green hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the first down. He's inside the 40 down to the 36-yard line, where it's going to be 3 shy of the first down.
Tackle him for a loss, though. We've got to make those tackles when we get our hands on him behind the line of scrimmage.
4th down and 3. Montgomery Central going for it. Ball at the 36-yard line on the Jacket side of the field. The hard count worked earlier, and the Jacket defense will need to hold their ground right here. Wide receiver split to the right, one to the left.
Don't jump, Jackets. He's going to.
Short side of the fields to the left, on the left hash mark. In motion, tall sweep, faked, and being chased to the backfield's Delvedar. He found a way out of it, going down the left sideline. He's got some room, gets out of bounds, and the Jackets right there over pursued between Flake and Cobb. They both had opportunities, but he cut up inside of both of them and got the first down on a big 4th down and 3 play. Looked like he was going to be taken down for a quarterback sack.
I thought that was going to be a big play for the defense.
Mangrum replacing Oliphant on the line. Jackets playing a 3-4 defense. Have some similarities to a 4-3 at times. 1st down 10. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. Delvendahl, shotgun formation. He's going to be hit before he can even make a decision to hand it off. This time he doesn't split the seam. Buttrey and Cobb right there. Buttrey with the hit and the sack.
Buttrey is loving that defensive end position tonight. You can see there, they got 4 people in a down position.
Loss of 3. 2nd down and 13 after the quarterback sack. Delvedal that time on the trying to get the quarterback read. Didn't know if he wanted to hand off, keep it himself. He didn't really have much choice but to keep it himself.
Yeah, Fairview played that well. They hit both players.
TJ Sauer in the backfield behind Delvedor. Pass out to the right side. It's going absolutely nowhere. Taken down at the 30-yard line for a loss of 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 15.
Nice. You see how they're playing tighter? Last week they were giving them 8 yards off the line of scrimmage. This week they're coming up tight in that formation.
Yeah.
Nice play.
Lining up in the slot that time didn't really work.
No, sir.
Devon Moore there for the initial hard hit and takes him down.
Big
3rd down and 15.
Right here. This is the play, Kevin.
The Jackets need to stand strong. They've had a couple of breakdowns this game on 3rd and 4th down plays. And going to be hit from the backside. Down for a sack.
Got him that time.
Tommy Cobb comes in and takes down Drevendahl for another sack on this drive. Back to the 38-yard line. Wow, they're going to spot it down at the 36-yard line.
Cobb beat his man at the line of scrimmage, and he just had a bead on that quarterback. I think he was upset that he missed him the last time.
Back to punt the ball away again is Cunningham. Ball spotted down the 36-yard line. 4th down.
Jack
22.
Smart, nobody back.
Spiraling kick away. It's going to hit down and go over the pylon, it looked like, into the end zone for the touchback. The Jackets will bring it out to the 20-yard line.
On the field.
But there is another hanky on the field, and we'll see what the penalty flag is for.
As long as it's not it's post-possession.
Yeah, I would imagine if this is not against the Jackets, they will bring it out to the 20 and just take the ball for their second opportunity of the night. It's hard to imagine 6:43 left in the first half, and the Jacket offense has only had the ball one time. That's just hard to imagine. Tie ball game, 7-7. the traveling Indians coming to Fairview, Tennessee, taking on the 2-2 Jackets.
Oh my goodness.
Jackets 1-2 in 11 AA, while the Montgomery Central Indians are 0-2. The flag, it's going to be holding against the Jackets. And that could be an automatic first down.
Oh my goodness.
Jackets, no, they're not going to give the first down. The official is getting an earful from Coach Hughes.
It's the same official that had the phantom call on the punt that threw that flag.
It looks like, Tim, is a little interesting. We had nobody back, really not setting up a return. No reason to be holding anybody.
4th and a foot.
It's going to be 4th down and looks like 12.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 4th and 11, 4th and 12.
It's 4th and 11 as they spot it down.
Oh,
ball at the 26-yard line, but you have to believe that they are now going for it. Well, of course they're going to go for it. If they punt the ball and goes into the end zone, it's a net punt of 6 yards, which is really not a smart call if you're making that decision to punt. So going for it on 4th down and 11, the Indians have had break after break after break in this game from the stripes.
Timeout. Montgomery Central, that's their second timeout.
On
4th down and 11. And as we stand in 11 AA after 4 games played on this year, Camden leads 3-0 record. Behind them is Hickman County at 2-0. Waverly, Lewis County, both at 1-0. And then Creekwood, who the Jackets lost to last week in overtime, are sitting at 1-1. Fairview at 1-2 in the 6th spot at this point, ahead of the 0-2 teams of Montgomery Central, Stewart County, and East Hickman. The one common opponent on the year is Camden. Both Fairview and Montgomery Central played at Camden. Fairview lost by 15, and the Indians at Montgomery Central lost by 14. So as we mentioned earlier, there's just been one common opponent that Montgomery Central had 1 point better in the outcome. Jackets again playing tonight without 2 of their key defensive players, in Yuri Bulle and quarterback Hunter Zimmerman. Coming up, man-on-man coverage. Backing off now is Ragsdale, giving about 8 yards. Going back to throw, looking down the field. A screen out to the left side. He's open, makes the catch. He's brought down short of the first down. But looks like there could be another holding call against Montgomery Central.
You decline that and take the ball, right?
Yeah, I would hope so. Flag thrown at the 30-yard line. Unless it's against the Jackets holding the receiver trying to get out into the field. But it's behind the line of scrimmage. You can't do that. If it's a running back, I don't believe, can you? I guess you can.
He was in a blocking position.
You just don't know the way this game has gone where the penalty may lie. The official comes to the middle of the field, and he's going to give us his motion. It is a holding. This time it's against the Indians of Montgomery Central. Declined. Yellow Jackets have the ball on offense, finally at the 22-yard line. First down and 10. .21.5 line. Jackets with 78.5 yards to go to the end zone. Brad Camp now back out as the quarterback for the Jackets. Under center, under center and with the I formation behind him. Caldwell dotting the I, gets up the middle, gets a carry. out to the 25-yard line. Quick gain of 5.
That play was a step from going, Kevin.
Second down and
Step away
5.
from going the distance.
It was. The Indians put a helmet on the ball, too.
Number 23 doesn't step up and make that tackle. I think Caldwell is chugga-looking down the field.
Tristan Matthews, number 23, with a tackle against Hunter Caldwell, number 23. Handoff up the middle is not going anywhere. Jackets get some push, though. Wow. What a great push right there by Ortiz. He was stopped at the line of scrimmage. Good hard push out close to the first down marker.
Player down for the Jackets. Oh,
Oliphant.
no, wait. Oliphant's down, and he has been an outstanding player for the Jackets.
Playing both ways tonight. A lot of plays tonight on defense already. But you're right. From the tackle position, he's made some great seal blocks.
I think he might have gotten rolled up on, Kevin.
Oliphant, the senior, 5'10", 310, playing tackle on offense, and we've seen him on the defensive tackle side on the defense.
Yeah, he alternates with Mangrum out there on the defensive side of the ball.
The Jacket line on the first series tonight between Daniel Conrad and Cass Jones and Jacob Conrad,
down, Kevin?
Zeke Green.
Did they say they blew that play dead?
They got a first down run.
Down.
He got it out to the 31-yard line. And then Oliphant, the 5 of those guys up front playing really strong. And then at the tight end spot this evening, we've seen Josh Cameron step up and also make a difference on the blocking schemes.
Yes, sir.
Oliphant being looked at.
I hope he's okay.
You know, Tim, coming into the game for Montgomery Central, they have
putting a little bit of weight on it. That's a good sign, Kevin.
You know, they've given up on defense this year. 13 points, 30 points, 33 points, and 14 points. So defensively, they've matched up a little better than the Jackets as far as average points per game. Jackets come in to this game themselves giving up 21, 35, 27, and 35 points on defense. Playing good tonight, giving up only 7, 5:54 left in the first half.
Oh, got a man out front.
Out to the left side.
Get a block, get a block.
Trying to follow the block right there. And Moore following the blocks. Cody Morgan into the game. Actually, I believe that was Conrad that he was following down the field that time,
He was hustling down the field trying to get a block, but he just couldn't get an angle. But I tell you what, you love seeing linemen hustle like that, and so do the running backs.
16-yard gain by Moore.
On the sweep, 16 yards by Javon Moore. Gives the Jackets a first down. Handoff goes up the middle. Ortiz, he just barreled his head down for a gain of 12 yards. First down and 10, Yellow Jackets.
Oh, my. Meet Mr. Ortiz's forearm.
Ortiz found some opening, went through, and then he saw someone about 8 yards into the run and just lowered his head.
The secondary, and he got his pads and forearm into that defensive player, and he delivered the blow. We've said all year that play is going to pop one of these games, and it's been working well tonight. Inside blocking by the center and guards.
I think it's fair to say that he bulled his way ahead for the last 4 yards.
I think it is.
Offset I formation. Caldwell gets the tall sweep after a fumble of the ball there by Camp. He's got a room, tries to cut up inside of the would-be tackler number 4, Harris. Hunter Harris able to bring down Caldwell, but not until 6 yards. His gain, second down and 4.
Nice little play by number 10. Kept his composure, got the pitch out to Caldwell.
Brad Camp right there.
And they got a good block out there on the outside by number 33.
Green holding his block, keeping the D-line from coming in on top of Camp that time, giving him a chance to regain his composure and get that tall sweep out to Caldwell. This time Caldwell gets the ball up over the left guard. It's going to gain, it looks like, 3 of the needed 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard for the Jackets.
Very manageable. Very manageable.
I formation again. Short yardage needed. More in motion. This time the ball is fumbled. Camp is able to pick it back up. But it's going to be a loss for the Jackets of 3 yards. Back to 4th down and 4. Maybe even close to 5.
That's that new quarterback center exchange. You're going to have some of that.
Well, they give him good progress on that play. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
Not the best time for it to occur, but you got a new quarterback out there with the center.
Ragsdale in the slot formation on the right side. Shotgun set this time for Camp. And the Jackets call timeout.
I think they were trying to draw them offside, weren't they?
The play did not materialize early like they wanted.
Coach Hughes talking to the quarterback.
Ragsdale came back in motion, and from the timing perspective, it just didn't look like the timing was right.
Yeah, that play was going to blow up if they'd run it.
Again, tonight's action from the Fairview Media Department being brought to you by Andrew Gunkel, Carter Murphy, Isaac Lawson, Noah Walker, Everett Delano, Evan Hunsiger.
I think on that last play, Kevin, I'm sorry to interrupt, he was trying to go with a hard count, maybe draw him offside, and then snap the ball. And it just didn't work out.
Producing tonight's game is Bob King, who produces every game, home and away. Calling the action tonight, Kevin Anderson and Tim French. Blessed to be here to do this every week, Tim. A lot of fun.
It's a pleasure. All right, Kevin, we've had 2. We need to see how number 10 reacts on this one.
3.
2 plays that didn't go well.
3:10 left here in the first half. Joe Camp splits out wide left. Ragsdale in the slot. Up under center, the Jackets go. Camp with the handoff. Gets a pass down the field. A little short that time. Not able to get it to Cameron. It's going to go over on downs back to Montgomery Central.
Had Dravon up short. Tried to go deeper down the field. Ball came up short.
Cameron tried to go down low and get it. The pass just a little shy that time. That's the first incomplete pass tonight from Camp. He's done a very good job under center for the Jackets.
Yes, he has.
Last center, a couple of the snaps got away from him. Didn't lose either one of them, but they got away from him and threw the timing of the plays off. Delvendahl comes back up under center for Montgomery Central. Score tied 7-7. The Jackets get into the backfield. Delvendahl pulls the ball back in. He's going to drive upfield for a gain. If they give him forward progress out past the 40, he'll be a gain of 6.
I give him a lot of credit because the Jackets shut that play down and he was able to get that ball back out.
41-yard line. Gain of, they're going to give him 7. 2nd down and 3.
Now I think when the last Jacket tackler came up, he actually pushed him forward. Got a good lick in.
7-7 ball game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds and counting down in the first half. Snap. Handoff right up the middle. And a gain of 2 is going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd and a good long one. Clock still running with the ball being kept on the ground. This next play for Montgomery Central will be snapped around 150.
Montgomery Central couldn't be more pleased this half. They have kept this Jacket offense off the field.
I don't know that I've seen a team with only 2 possessions in a half. I mean, certainly we've seen turnovers for touchdown in games, but still the number of possessions is pretty surprising. Quarterback sneak by Delvendahl gets outside the 45-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down for the Indians. Clock stopped at 1:33 as they move the chains.
Flake fought up inside to keep that to a short gain. I mean, he played that tough. I mean, that's all you can say. He got up inside,
on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets.
As much as the Jackets' defense has been on the field tonight, they've done a really good job.
Yeah, Flake was outstanding on that play. He got up inside, was still being blocked, got his hands on the quarterback.
1st and 10 for the Indians. In motion now, the jet formation. Delvendale being chased, and Flake takes him down. It is a QB sack. Back to the 31-yard line. A loss on the play
Flake needs to
of 15 yards.
Great, outstanding play by Flake. Got up inside, shut him down.
And the Jackets, with that big sack, they take their second timeout, trying to preserve as much time as they can to try to get this ball back and make something happen. The Jackets kicked off to start the game, so they will get the ball to start the second half.
Flake just shot the gap that time. He beat the blocks. He beat the block down, and he just beat him.
Delvendale looked up, and he's like, man, I have somebody knocking at my door, and I can't get them to go away.
Have pass protection. You've got to check down, and they checked down, but Flake was already gone. 2 plays in a row. I think he's outstanding on that 4th down play. He got the first down, but he got up inside his guy, and he held that. I think that was just a great play by him.
Flake with the big 16-yard loss on the sack. The 4th sack of the night for the Jackets. They've spread around the love on the sacks. Under center, Delvendale. Toss sweep to the right side. Jackets need to stymie this. He's got room into the open field. Gets outside past the 40 to the 42-yard line. It's still going to be well short of the first down, but he picked up a large chunk right there. TJ Sowers, good move, found a big seam, and he picked up a good chunk.
He got the seam. You saw it. They got that inside block, and they got the outside kick out. He had a lane. It was a good job by the Jackets, the secondary, to come up and make that tackle.
Ball at the 40, just past the 42-yard line. 3rd down.
Get blocking on you sometimes, but it's just key that your secondary can come up and make those stops and keep them from being big gains.
3rd down and 14. Snap back. Handed off to number 23 this time. He gets across the original line of scrimmage. He's going to be shy of midfield and shy of the first down.
That's the last play.
Out to the 48-yard line. That's going to be the last play, I believe, of the half, Tim, as you said. And going into intermission, the Fairview Yellow Jackets 7. The Traveling Indians from Cunningham, Tennessee 7. The Jackets do end up getting 2 offensive possessions in that half. Again, very unusual. Scored on 50% of the drives, I guess you could say, which isn't bad. But you need more than 2 drives and a half.
I'd like to see the number of plays for each team in the first half.
And, the Jackets, unfortunately, the homestanding Jackets got a bad call when they were going to get the ball for the second time at the end of the first quarter, when the punt hits about 1 yard or 2 yards shy of Devon Moore. The ball bounces in Jacket form, in the Jackets' way, back upfield.
Well,
but they say that Devon Moore was the reason for that, which we had a good angle in it, and he wasn't. But the Jackets didn't let that affect the score.
What bothered me, the first official blew it. Okay, an official can see something that sometimes isn't there. But I think the lead official knew it, and that's when he's got to go over and tell him that didn't happen. I had a better angle than you. That didn't happen.
And then another time the Jackets was going to get the ball on offense was on a punt. It's punted into the end zone. It's going to come out to the 20, and they get the Jackets for defensive holding, which ended up again not affecting the score so far. But it kept the ball away from the offense. So ultimately, it's a 7-7 score at the end of the half here in Fairview, Tennessee.
And that call, it's hard to tell. We may have held, but it just, it's just frustrating when you get missed opportunities, and it's because of an official. One was an obvious bad call. The other one we don't know.
But we'll come back in the second half. Jackets getting the ball first. 7-7 ball game. Welcome back. We're ready to start the second half action here in just a moment. The Jackets will get the ball to start the second half. At the end of the first half, the Jackets had only had the ball 2 times on offense. First time, took it down the field for a 68-yard drive touchdown. Excuse me, a 58-yard drive touchdown. And the second time they had the ball, ended up turning it over on downs, had a 4th down and 6 play that came up just a little shy on the pass. But those were the only 2 times they had the ball on offense, Tim, in the first half. Montgomery Central had the ball 4 times in the first half. They took the ball first, was able to get the ball on a punt that they say was touched by Devon Moore. And then
I'm just watching this getting ready to kick. Fairview's got a hands team up front.
They do, don't they? They have really a hands team everywhere. They do. They have a hands team pretty much in each line. Back deep for the Jackets is Caldwell on the right side, and on the left side is Chase Myatt. Kick away, going toward Myatt. Ball hits down at the 20, goes out of bounds. And the Jackets will have another opportunity, I assume. Yeah, I do see the flag now. They'll be able to take the ball to the 35-yard line or move them back and ask them to kick it again from the 35. That's what they chose after they scored their first touchdown of the night. Montgomery Central Indians kicked the ball out of bounds. The Jackets asked them to kick again, and then they brought it out to the 41-yard line. Gain of 6 yards compared to the penalty after the first time this occurred. And the Jackets have decided to make them kick away again, believing that they're going to bring it out past the 35-yard line. Staying back on the back line is number 23 Caldwell and number 5 Chase Myatt. And then you have Cole, Max Cole, Ortiz, Buttrey setting up in the center of the field on the second line. Kick away. Nice kick down to the 12-yard line, picked up by Caldwell. Caldwell bringing it to the right side, found a little bit of a seam. He's going to bring it back out to the 35-yard line, the same spot the Jackets would have taken over on first down if they would have taken the penalty. First down 10, Jackets have the ball. First opportunity of the second half.
Nice return by Caldwell. He saw a seam, and he's just a couple steps away from breaking that. But you're right, ended up in the same exact position. They would have got the ball.
The only thing different is 11 seconds ran off the clock. Shotgun formation, camping at quarterback. Jackets that time.
Right side movement, Jacket offense.
It looked like Daniel Conrad that time jumped a little quick from the left tackle spot. It's going to move the Jackets back 5 yards. It's going to be now first down and 15 from the 30-yard line. 70 yards away from pay dirt at this point. Brad Kemp staying in at quarterback in replace of number 8, Hunter Zimmerman. Zimmerman regarded by most as the best quarterback in 11AA. It's a pass that, luckily enough, goes low and bounces in the direction of Moore.
Moore, yeah.
A good pass that time may have gone for a pick six, Tim. Montgomery Central read that very well.
Yeah, I think Moore needs to come back to the quarterback on that. Give him a little bit more of a passing lane.
Joe Kemp split out to the left side. Moore split out to the right side. In the seam.
No.
The Jackets, Ragsdale gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, gets up past the line of scrimmage for a 1 yard gain. Looked like he was going to go for a big 5 yard loss, but Ragsdale able to break that initial tackle.
That's an outstanding effort to get something positive on that play by Caldwell.
So the Jackets start this series off by jumping.
A little bit out of sync.
They jumped off sides, moved it back 5 yards, incomplete pass. Next play, and then that one goes for a 1-yard gain on the jet sweep coming to the left side. In the slot to the right is Dravon Moore, under center this time, I formation. Camp fakes, goes downfield, pass floating up in the air. Montgomery Central has a beat on it. Flag is thrown. Pass intercepted and taken out of bounds. But I do believe they're going to have either a holding or interference against Dravon Moore. Flag thrown at the place of the interception. Had 2 defenders over there making or having a chance to make the play. The pass that time by Camp floated in the air was in reality an easy pick for Montgomery Central.
Yeah, the safety came over and had an easy pick.
That's going to be a big play for the Jackets, needing 14 yards. It's going to be a 15-yard step off from the well, my bad. That looked like it was a 19-yard step off. Matter of fact, it was a 19-yard step off. In any case, it's a first down 10 Yellow Jackets. Ball just 1 yard shy of midfield. Under center again. Camp hands off to Caldwell. Second man through out of the I formation. He's going to pick up about 3 yards out across midfield to the 48-yard line on the Indian side of the field. Second down and 7.
Tell you what, Kevin, as Caldwell gets stronger, he's just a sophomore, remember. As he gets stronger, that he won't go down with that kind of tackle.
Because right now the Jackets are playing really young. Quarterback Camp is a sophomore, Ortiz sophomore, and dotting the I is another sophomore, Caldwell. Tall sweep out to the right side. Caldwell trying to get out. Passed, and he
holding on the edge.
He does get outside, but there's a flag thrown. I believe it's a block in the back that time by Moore. It could be a holding as well, but it looked like he kind of came in from the backside and had a little clip that time. We'll see which one they call. Any wager on that, Tim?
I'm not sure which one they're going to call.
I don't either, actually. One or the other. It is a holding against the Yellow Jackets. Flag thrown at the 47-yard line on the Jacket side of the field. So the step off is made from that spot, 10 yards from the spot. It's going to move the ball back.
Jacket offense is not getting much movement this half against that defensive line of Montgomery Central.
It's second down and 22. This time coming to the left side. Dravon Moore breaks the initial tackle. He steps over the tackle, breaks 2, breaks 3 tackles, gets taken down finally at the 45.5-yard line. Good play right there. Dravon looked like he was going to go down for, I don't know, at the line of scrimmage at best, and he high steps over 2 would-be tacklers.
Makes several people miss.
Picks up on the play. A gain of 7. Let's give him 8 on the carry. Third down now and 14 yards to go for the Jackets. Ball spotted on their side of the field. I formation under center. Camp tosses it out. It's going to be a reverse coming back. Chase Myatt has some room. If he cuts up inside, it looked like that play was going to go for a big margin. And look, the blocking and the defenders at about, it just really staled.
They had it blocked at the point of attack, but it just took too long to develop.
I thought Myatt right there was going to bust it on the outside and use the legs to get down the field.
Yeah, it just didn't. We just didn't get on the. We didn't get the edge.
All for naught. Gain of 2. Fourth down and 11. Buttrey back to punt the ball away. Snap back is good. Buttrey gets leg into it. A high end over end kick. Ball hits down, and the Jackets goes off of Max Cole at about the 17-yard line. That's where the bag is thrown, and they'll bring the ball back there. Even though it was down at around the 10. It hit the chest of Max Cole. Took a Yellow Jacket bounce inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line where the Indians will take over. First down and 10.
Still an effective punt for that Yellow Jacket team. No return on the 17. I'll see if that Jacket defense can come out with that same chip on their shoulder this half, because they played a lot of downs the first half.
.35-yard net punt by Buttrey. Snap back in shotgun formation. Devendahl.
Yeah, he was looking up. He heard number 3 coming.
Pass trying to be, that time floated out to number 21, Sowers. Sowers, I think you're right, Tim. He heard some footsteps, and Delvendahl that time floated the ball up in the air. Well, if he makes the catch, he's going to lose yardage.
Yes.
If not lose the football.
That's the toughest pass to catch for someone, because it's coming over your head. You're in the middle of traffic. You know that you're going to get lit up.
It's just turned out to be a defensive struggle for both teams. Second down 10 after the incomplete pass. Pass goes over the head of the would-be receiver that time. Incomplete. That pass thrown a little harder, but not catchable. Well, really, actually, it was catchable, but probably to Northington's benefit. That's the number 19 receiver for the Indians. He would have been popped pretty good himself.
That quarterback took 2 steps and was getting rid of that ball in a hurry. I think he knew that he would take a hit if he held it much longer.
The front 3 of the Jackets are putting tons of pressure going into the 4-3 set. Hand on the ground, Buttrey rushing hard. Flake down the middle of the backfield, hits Delvendahl. Delvendahl gets a good pass away for the 3rd time in this offensive set. A pass is thrown and then dropped by a would-be receiver. That time Sowers down the middle of the field would have had the first down. It was a good pass because Flake was right on top of Delvendahl.
And they lined Buttrey up as defensive end, and they dropped him back into coverage.
Jackets should get really good field position here. And Jackets
got 12 men on the field.
To avoid a penalty, call a timeout.
Well, maybe they don't.
They didn't like the alignment right there. Back to receive the punt was Moore, and before Cunningham could punt the ball away for the Indians, the Jackets call a timeout. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line.
They were in the wrong punt formation.
So with a average punt right here, the Jackets should get the ball midfield or better. A good punt, definitely is going to put it back on the Jacket side of the field. But if you get a punt that spirals or comes down in a position where Moore gets a chance to run it, I like the Jackets' chances of getting the ball inside the 40, maybe the 30.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was outstanding field position football can be worked to your benefit, and we're seeing a perfect example of that right now.
Cunningham stands back. Bad snap here would be music to the ears of the black and gold. Snap is good, though. Kick away is a high floating kick. It takes a Jackets bounce. Ball hits at the 44-yard line, bounces backwards. Takes a nice bounce out of bounds, the 43-yard line, where the Jackets take over on the Indian side of the field to start this possession. First down and 10. The Jackets. Brad Camp, playing for the injured Hunter Zimmerman, brings the team back out on the field for their 4th offensive series of the game. Second time this half. Wow. 7:52 left. Shotgun formation. Ragsdale in the shotgun formation, takes it up the middle of the field in a quarterback draw.
Safety coming up to try and put a big hit on him. Ragsdale makes a good move at the last instant to avoid the big hit.
So I said Camp was out there. They snuck in number 24, Ragsdale. They had some of these plays that they were practicing before the game. Ragsdale was taking it, and quarterback Reed situation out of the shotgun. Gain of 7 right there. A good quick 7 yards. Jackets on the move at the 37-yard line. In motion is Caldwell. Gets past Ragsdale. Ragsdale takes it right up the middle of the field and the quarterback keeper again. He picks up 2 yards to the 35-yard line.
I like this change of pace, Kevin.
3rd down and a long one. Back into the game, Brad and Joe Camp. Coming out is Ragsdale and Flake. Play call from the sideline. Jackets going back up under center this time in the I formation. Ortiz and Caldwell behind Brad Camp. Snap's good. Handoff. Caldwell has got the first down. Cutting up inside the field, down inside the 30 to the 26.5, 27-yard line. Ball pops loose, but it's not until the player for the Jackets is down. That's Caldwell. And he's down past the first down marker for the first down.
Charlie Hoffman back out there this half. He's had a good block at the point of attack. Along with, I guess that's that Morgan or Conrad.
Conrad. First down 10 Jackets. Ball at the 27-yard line. Handoff going back to Caldwell. Caldwell hit behind the line of scrimmage. Dives forward to try to salvage as much as he can. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 11.
Montgomery Central's they've got their front 7 in the box, and they're bringing that safety up close. It's like having 8 players in the box.
Clock rolling. Under 5:40 left in this ball game. Snap probably will be made around the 5:30 mark. 3rd quarter. I formation, 2nd down 11. Handoff. This time goes to Ragsdale. Ragsdale runs into a would-be tackler that time. Down the field.
Got a hold.
Flag is thrown by the head official.
There was a hole inside. Ragsdale jumped in there, and then he got cut off, and he bounced back outside.
Yeah, I didn't see the hold. I did not see the hold that time, but there was 2 players, just like we've seen 3 or 4 times tonight, not able to get off the block, and so they're calling it a holding. It could have very well been. I mean, they definitely were perpendicular to each other right there.
I think when Ragsdale made that outside move, the defender tried to go, and we kind of pulled a little jersey.
Ball now back at the 34-yard line. Replaying the 2nd down. Mark off of 10 yards on the holding play from the spot of the foul. Holding was made at the 24. Ball moved back to the 34.
Positive play there. Just got negated by a holding call.
2nd down. 17 yards to go. Jackets. I formation again. Handoff up the middle of the field. Takes it to the right side, and that's Dravon Moore. Dravon Moore loses the ball. Fortunate for the Jackets. Helmet on ball. It goes out of bounds. Otherwise, the whole back side of the field was wide open for Montgomery Central to pick that ball up and take it to the house. Again, fortunate for the Jackets, because that time Dravon was holding the ball like a loaf of bread.
Yeah, he got it outside his body. That's a bad habit. I'll say it again. You want to break that habit? Get yourself a rock. Nice 40-pounder.
3rd down and 22 now for the Jackets. They had something going. Ball down at 1st and 10 earlier at the 27-yard line. Now back 12 yards at the 39. And there's a delay of game. No, before the delay of game is called, the Jackets call their 2nd timeout of the half.
Well, you're going to get some of that, Kevin. You've got a new quarterback, sophomore quarterback.
Jackets playing very young tonight. They played young most of the season.
They're playing very young most of the season.
A lot of sophomores in this lineup. We've seen some freshmen this year as well contributing with a scattering of seniors. Coach Hughes, talking to the team, decides to bring in a little different flavor.
Look at Hunter's there, man. He wants that. He's like, let me hear what's going on. You gotta like that.
Josh Cameron comes out. And the Jackets, the play clock has now started, and they're talking to Coach Hughes still. They'll run back out and get into their offensive set straight from the sidelines. Split out to the right side. It looks like it's going to be Chase Myatt. To the left side, Brad Camp. In the shotgun formation. Joe Camp out to the left side in the slot. It's Javon Moore, shotgun formation. Brad Camp, snap back is good. He's being rushed hard. He's being taken down for a huge sack.
You knew that was coming. 3rd and long, sophomore quarterback, not much experience. They're going to bring the pressure.
They brought a blitz.
I think they brought at least 2 of the linebackers on that play, Kevin.
That drive looked really fruitful for a long time, Tim. And then all of a sudden, a holding penalty at the 24-yard line brings it back to the 34. Now we're all the way back to the 46-yard line, punting the ball away on 4th down. Snap back is good. Buttrey gets it. A spiraling kick hits down at the 15. The ball dies at the 15-yard line, where to be spotted down by Joe Camp.
Field position football keeps you in the ball game, and when you got this kind of young lineup play and you got to play the old school field position football.
1st down 10 Indians. The Jacket defense is going to have to come back up strong again.
Tell you what, this defense, we're going to need a big play by this defense. We need a defensive score or a nice turnover.
Good night for football, definitely. At kickoff, around 77, 78 degrees.
Yeah, last week in the summer, and you couldn't ask for a better one.
Under center, Delvendahl hands off, pulls it back actually on the quarterback read. He's got some room, breaks the initial tackle at the line of scrimmage, gets downfield for a gain of 12 yards and a 1st down Indians.
I'll tell you what, their running backs and that quarterback are well disciplined because he rides that play a long time.
Sure did.
He pulls that ball back.
He stuck it in Green's gut right there and pulled it back out.
And he rode that play into the hole until the running back got hit.
Number 21 in the backfield with Delvendahl. Pass out to the right side is complete. Cuts back inside, stays on his feet, and then hit hard by Cole. Cole, the 3rd Yellow Jacket, to have a shot, and he puts the shoulder pads on the receiver, number 19.
Brendan Nardozzi out there getting a little bit of that too. Number 22.
DeQuimothy Northington with the catch. Gain of 8 yards. Yes, I said DeQuimothy.
It was interesting on that
I like
play.
that
We
name.
backed off the receiver just before the ball was snapped, and that's who they threw it to.
Gain of 8 on the pass to Northington. Delvendahl has played a good game from the quarterback spot. Jacket defense, though, has just been strong. Handoff up the middle of the field. Goes.
Nice tackle, open field tackle by Cole.
That's 2 plays in a row that Max Cole has put a pop. But both times there are gains of 7 and 10 respectively. It's going to be a 1st down for the Indians out to the 45-yard line.
What happened there, Kevin, was we were in that 4-man front, but we had a gap in the middle, and the middle linebacker's got to seal that play. He took a side, and he took the wrong side. It was a natural hole. It was easy to block, big gain.
Right over the top of the guard that time. Quick handoff, this time pulled back. Delvendahl, Buttrey grabs Delvendahl and takes him down.
Tommy got a hit on both of them.
Tommy Cobb and Flake were right there to take Sowers down. And to Delvendale's credit, he pulls the ball out and has a chance. And the Jackets, though, they just played strong for a tackle for 3-yard loss. 2nd down and 13.
Nice play by that Jacket defensive line. Buttrey came to play football tonight.
Three of the 4 linemen on that play, Tim, had their hands in the pie.
Yes, sir.
With Buttrey making the final stop
Good
on
hustle
Delvendale.
by Buttrey.
Under center again is Delvendale. Jet formation. Hands off. Up the middle of the field and tackled right away that time by Cobb. Tommy Cobb gets right in up under the block and brings down T.J. Sowers for no gain. 3rd down and 13.
You got to give Tommy Cobb a lot of credit out there. I mean, what's he weigh? About $160, and he's out there fighting 260, 270 pounders, and he's able to make plays and beat them at the line of scrimmage.
Conrad in this time for Mangrum.
All right, we got an uncovered guy out there on the outside.
You've got the guy over here in the slot, uncovered. Screen pass goes up the center of the field, worked for a big play earlier in the game, and the Jackets this time are right there as Ortiz comes back to make the tackle. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 6 for the Indians at the 49-yard line. And, Tim, as you said earlier, it's a field possession kind of game. No chance.
Quarter coming up.
Doesn't look like there's any chance they're going to go for it, but we'll find out when we start the 4th quarter, because after 3 quarters of play, the horn sounds, and we have a tie game of 7-7. Both of these teams defensively tonight are spot on. Helping the defense of Montgomery Central, I believe, though, is having the starting quarterback out of the game for the Jackets.
Well, starting quarterback and Yuri Boulay. I mean, that's 2 big starters. One on defense, one on offense. But absolutely not having Hunter Zimmerman out there. I mean, Hunter Zimmerman is a difference maker for any team.
It's going to be 4th down and 6 when we come back to start the 4th quarter. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line on the Indian side of the field.
Tell you what, Kevin, somebody from one of Fairview's skill players needs to make a big play. They need to break this open a little bit. They need a big play from one of those skill position players for the Jackets.
Dravon Moore is going to go back to receive the punt. Dravon, again, earlier in the game, in a situation where the Jackets were back to receive the punt. The official said the ball hit him. Of course, it didn't. We saw it. It was a turnover.
The things we've seen in our years of covering football.
15-yard walk-offs in 19 yards. Snap back to the punter. Cunningham is good.
Whoa.
It's a spinning, winding punt this time that's hitting down at the 14, spinning and tumbling its way down inside the 10-yard line to the 6.5, where it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the young Yellow Jackets coming back on the field. Although Zimmerman's out tonight, Camp in replacement has been solid.
Yes, sir.
For what he's been asked to do tonight, he's been very solid.
Yep. You cannot complain about the quarterback play tonight. But there's very few players that are Hunter Zimmerman. He's one of the rare ones. He was All-State as a sophomore.
1st down, Yellow Jackets. Ball at the 6+ yard line. Right up the middle of the field.
Had trouble with the snap. He just grabbed it and went.
Ball moved out
and
to the 8-yard line, and Montgomery Central feeling good about it, and they should, because they have recovered a fumble by the Yellow Jackets. They start now in the red zone inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal for Montgomery Central. That's one of those mistakes that you are now going to have to fight hard to recover from. In the 4th quarter, the 2nd play of the 4th quarter, the Yellow Jackets under center had a little exchange trouble for the last 2 or 3 series. Stacked receiver set on the left side of the field, going back.
Play.
Mishandle again by them, taking the ball, though, in a broken play for a gain of 4 down to the 5-yard line. Second down and goal for Delvendale, who did a good job that time. And the Jackets, I'm surprised they didn't get him for a loss on that play.
No, he got lucky on that play, Kevin. He
Ball spotted just inside the 5.
is very fortunate.
Second down and goal. They had a receiver screen set up on the left side, and Delvendale looked like he as well had some trouble coming away with the exchange from center. One back in the set, the jet formation, hand off to the right side, pull back. Delvendale into the end zone, holds the ball over the stripe. It's a touchdown for the Indians.
Jackets should have sensed that was coming. He's kept the ball on every big play.
Touchdown run of 4.5 yards for Delvendale, giving the Indians, the traveling away team Indians, a lead of 13-7 with a point after upcoming. Delvendale to hold. And number 27, Mitchell Hosea, with a point after try. Kick up and away with a strong leg right down the middle of the uprights, and it's good. 14-7, the Indians from Montgomery Central take the lead. And the Jackets now offensively are going to have to put together a really strong drive like they did the last time they were down by 7 points. They need to come back down and get this thing wrapped back up in a tie.
They need to answer it. They need to answer. Now the question is, do you think that the Jackets will come back with the
Ragsdale.
With Ragsdale
in the shotgun quarterback read formation?
Yes.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back under center in any case, because Brad Camp has had some trouble on the exchange. There's been four bobbles, and then we had that one there that ended up being a fumble.
Well, there's been 4 this half.
Yep. We had the ball down in pretty good field position on our last drive, or the one before the turnover, and the Jackets had a couple of holding penalties / mishandles of the ball, punt the ball away, do a great job of stopping. Jackets get the ball, then they fumble the ball at the 9-yard line. 2 plays later, Indians into the end zone to take a lead. Kick away is again going to go out of bounds, and we'll see if the Jackets will take a chance to make them punt or kick off again. The Jackets are using this opportunity on the kickoff, Tim, it looks like, as a big play opportunity.
Yep.
They're, again, having some difficulty getting the offense on track. And you can see from our vantage point that this is something that they feel good about as far as moving the ball.
I think Coach Hughes has seen something on film that makes him think we can have a good opportunity for
the coach. The coach brings Hosea to the sidelines to talk to him about the kickoff. That is 3 times tonight that they have kicked off, and all 3 of the initial kicks have gone out of bounds. The Jackets have kicked off 1 time tonight, or 2 times tonight actually, but the first time they kicked off, they also kicked the ball out of bounds. A low line drive kick is going to be picked up by Chase. Chase Myatt takes the ball up the middle of the field, runs right into the seam of the defense, and there is a flag thrown at the 35-yard line. The run back comes to the 31-yard line.
He threw that from the 45-yard line.
Sure did. The official come running in, and looks like the Jackets are backing up, and that usually is a hold or block in the back. And this time it's going to be a hold of the wrist, holding call against the Yellow Jackets. So the Jackets this time, instead of gaining yards after not taking the out-of-bounds kick, will now start their field possession on first down inside the 25-yard line at the 22. 13-yard loss basically on the selection. But the Jackets, again,
I see number 10 going back in.
Brad Camp staying in.
Ragsdale.
You wonder if they'll go back under center since they've had so much trouble there. Looks like they are. Coming back out in an offset I formation. Caldwell in the back. Tall sweep to the right side.
Oh, boy, beat the block.
He's setting up to throw the ball, looking down the field, has nobody. He's going to run down the sidelines. He's got some room. He gets a first down out past the 35-yard line to the 36-yard line.
Nice run.
First down, 10 Yellow Jackets, gain of 14 yards on the carry.
Didn't see him, man. He turned it upfield and lowered the boom.
Tim, they set that up for an option pass that time for Caldwell to throw the ball. Penetration on the left side of the line took that all away. Snap back to Ragsdale up to the middle of the field in a quarterback draw. Gain of 5 yards. Second down and 5. Ten minutes left in the ball game. Jackets trailing 14-7. Earlier tonight, Jackets got a visit from Channel 4, Rudy Kalis. Fake handoff this time up the middle of the field. Ragsdale makes 7 yards and a first down, Yellow Jackets.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for 2-0 on Montgomery Central, I think he was going to the house.
First down, Yellow Jackets at the 47-yard line. On the move, trailing by 7.
I like this. They're picking up the pace. Kind of going with a little bit of a hurry-up offense.
Staying in a quarterback read option. Low snap. Fake handoff again. Going to the right side.
Oh.
A gain of 1 this time. Tackle made by number 20.
Downfield, laying a good block on number 57 from Montgomery Central.
The junior, Chris Newman, with the tackle for Montgomery Central.
Tell you what, that was awful close to looking like a horse collar tackle to me.
Only a gain of 1. Looked like he was going to go for more than that. Clock running. It'll be under 9 minutes when the next snap is made. Second down and 9. Ball still on the Jacket side of the field at the 48-yard line. Camp up under center. I formation. A little bit of offset. Going back to throw. Looking down the field. He's got Conrad. Oh, wow. Conrad goes to play defense. The ball goes through the arms of the defender and hits Cameron in the helmet. Josh Cameron on the receiving end of that pass goes through the defender and actually hits him in the helmet.
Yeah.
But he, in his case, he had to play defense. Well, he had to turn into that defender.
On the ball, he has to play defense.
So Josh Cameron has made some really good catches this year after switching from the O-line. Shotgun formation. Brad Camp in. Clock stopped after the incompletion. And before the play can be made, the whistle is blown. And a timeout has been called by Montgomery Central. Third down and 9, Jackets will have a chance now to huddle up with their coach, Chris Hughes. The Jackets coaching staff under Chris Hughes, the head coach, assistants Michael Jackson, Ron King, Chris Butler, E.J. Gunner, Darren Kennedy, Brian Mike, James Long, have put in a lot of hours this year working with this young team. Many would call it a rebuilding year. The Jackets, though, have been in a position to win each game. The only one that got away from them, I would say big time, was Camden. Yeah. And that was the second half getaway.
And Camden's the best team we've seen so far this year.
No doubt.
And the Jackets had an opportunity to come back and tie that ball game up late. It was going to be a long drive, but
Fairview Media team tonight: Andrew Gunkel, Carter Murphy, Isaac Lawson, Noah Walker, Everett Delano, Evan Hunsinger, along with Bob King and Kevin Anderson, Tim French on the call. Shotgun formations, third down and 9. Snap back is good. Being pressured Good pass down the field, just a little bit overthrown of Ragsdale. Ragsdale had 2 or 3 steps on the defender. The pass just floats a little bit long that time, incomplete, and the Jackets look like they're going to decide to go into the punt formation to kick the ball away on 4th and 9.
Woo. That play was close.
That was a little error into that ball. It's a touchdown.
Yeah.
And that's what the young quarterback will learn on the deep pass. Back deep to receive the punt. It's a high end-over-end kick. Down the field. Takes a Jacket bounce to the 15. Back up toward the 17-yard line, where Max Cole will touch it down.
Defense has got to get a stop here, Kevin. We've got to. We need that ball back.
Hunter Harris for the Indians not able to make a play on it as the receiver or the return man. Jacket defense. 8.5 minutes left in this ball game. They need a 3 and out. Or better yet, how about a 1 and out with a fumble or interception?
A turnover would be outstanding.
Yes, it would. 2 backs jumbled in the set. Delvendahl gets hit and is brought down.
I believe that's number 34, Cobb.
Cobb riding him to the ground. And Camp in on the play as well, it looked like.
If you're a Jacket defender at this point, somebody has to hit that quarterback every play.
Loss of 1.
When they're running that read option, someone has to take that quarterback every play.
2nd and 11 after the loss of 1. That's a good start for a 3 and out. Delvendahl that time was able to keep from losing 4 or 5 by just using his raw power to get back for only a loss of 1. 2 receivers split out wide. Back to throws Delvendahl. Down the field. Has a receiver. Catches the ball. Coming back to the center of the field. And the Jackets are right there making the tackle after a gain of 2. 3rd down and 9 for the Indians.
That play did not work out. The Jackets were over there swarming. 3rd and 9. This is the play.
Could be the play of the game for the Jackets. 3rd down 9. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line.
You think they'll come with the screen, Kevin, or?
That's been an effective play for them. Is that
they're deep in their own territory. I don't know if they'll throw it here. But you need to get up a little tighter.
But you're right. The running back screen has worked well for him tonight. Going back, rolling to his left side, down the field, gets the pass short.
Nice.
Pass intended for number 23, Matthews, fall short. And another benefit is with the incomplete pass, the clock stops with 6:50 left in the game.
Quarterback was looking to roll out with an option to run. Devon made the choice to come up and defend him, and Camp came over real quick. I was trying to jump that route. That quarterback couldn't get a good pass off.
4th down and 9. Trevon Moore back deep.
Say what, outstanding series by that Jacket defense.
As we said, that was a big, big series for the defense. Good stop. Coming strong. Not able to get to the punter. Low kick. Trevon Moore picks it up. Not able to break free of the tackle.
Hold the ball.
Trevon holding the ball again. A little limberly. I don't know if that's even a word, but that's what it looked like he was doing.
Like a loaf of bread.
Loaf of bread.
Whew, not good out. Open field tackle by Montgomery Central. He breaks that tackle and he's going a long way on that return.
The way he was holding that ball was sponsored by Colonial Bread, I'm telling you.
Woo. That'll give the coaches a little gray hair.
Jackets get the ball, 1st down 10. They start on Indian side of the field at the 49-yard line. Up under center is Camp. Gets the snap back, handoff.
Good cut by
Caldwell.
Nice.
Makes a good cut. Starts outside, comes back inside. A gain of 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4.
Positive blocking at the point of attack. I come right back with number 24 in the backfield because look at this Montgomery Central defense. Well, they're going to stop the clock anyway. That Montgomery Central defense is starting to look a little worn down, Kevin. This is where we need that hurry-up offense.
So you're saying put Ragsdale back on the quarterback read?
Ragsdale back there running 2 or 3 times.
Clock stopped. Injured player coming off the field. Number 4, that's Hunter Harris.
They're
one
on
of the
their
wide
heels
receivers.
A little bit.
Clock stopped as they get him off the field. 6-yard gain by the Jackets. 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 43-yard line. Under 6.5 minutes left in this game. Jackets come out I formation. Caldwell in the back. Handoff to Caldwell. Has nowhere to go.
Pump that ball.
Turns back up the center of the field. He's going to gain 1. He had nothing.
Nothing. They blew through that time.
It still looks like Camp is struggling to get the ball from center. Looks like he's having to really, really work hard to pull it back out.
The plays are developing slow because he's not getting out from under the center, because I don't think he's getting that ball clean.
I don't think so either. 3rd down and 3. Camp up under center. High formation. Caldwell hit as soon as he gets the ball. Ortiz not able to create some space for him as the fullback.
Yeah,
it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. 4th down and 4, Jackets.
It's 21 Sauer. He came in and he just went low to kind of bottle up that play, and Ortiz couldn't get a block to clear him out.
The Jackets putting their punting team in with 5:10 left in this game. This may be one of those situations, Tim, they put the punting team in to try to catch Montgomery Central off guard here. Montgomery Central staying in their defensive set. Everybody tight at the line. Jackets snap back. Buttrey does punt the ball away. It hits down gingerly. It takes a Montgomery Central bounce. Stopped at the 15-yard line.
We'll take that. That Jacket defense got to come up big again.
And the Jacket defense now, everything falls on their shoulder. You know, typically, Coach Hughes would go for it right there on 4th down, but with a lot of the backups in the key positions there, he didn't want to take a chance of giving the ball back to Montgomery Central at midfield. First down 10. Tall sweep out to the right side.
Got him outside.
Trying to get some room. He has 10 yards. 11 yards on the carry. First down 10, Montgomery Central. Gain of 11.
I'll tell you, that last offensive series, Kevin, I would have loved seeing Ragsdale back there taking 3 snaps in a row, 3 snaps in a row. Because that Montgomery Central defense was a little, they had their hands on their hips. They were puffing a little bit.
Well, the one thing we saw with Ragsdale back there, though, Tim, is he wasn't really looking to run a real quarterback read. He was taking it on a quarterback draw every time.
Yeah. He was just looking. He was waiting for a holding belt and run into it.
First down 10. Ball to the 25-yard line. In motion, toss sweep this time coming to the left side. A lot of space again, picked up out to the 32-yard line. Gain of 7.
Wow. Missed.
The toss sweep is definitely working well for Montgomery Central this time.
Well, they didn't have much success with that read and trying to get up the middle of that last series. So it looks like the coaches decided to try to get to the outside edge. The Montgomery Central coaches.
Trevon, a little gingerly, walking around a little gingerly in the defensive backfield. So let's hope that it's not going to be required of him to chase anybody down. 2nd and 3. Handoff to center of the field, pulled back by Drevendahl. Delvendahl, that is.
Lost yardage on that play.
Loss of 2. 3rd down 5.
Big play by the Jacket defense here, Kevin.
The official still hasn't blown it into play, and he finally does. I don't know what took an extra 5 seconds to make that decision, but that's going to allow Montgomery Central to hold the ball and not snap it basically until the 2:38 mark.
This is big right here, Kevin.
3rd down 5. Jacket defense needs a huge stop right here. And the Jackets jump off, but I don't know. Well, they're definitely saying it's the Jackets. Offensive line moved.
Oh.
But that's a killer right there. That's a killer. Third down and 1. Actually less than 1. Would not surprise me to see the Indians this time go back up under center and quarterback sneak it.
Yeah. Jackets need to pinch that center this time, not leave that big gap.
I would be willing to bet that Delvendahl takes the snap on a quarterback sneak, and he does, and he's going to pick up the first down. That's a killer for the Jackets right there, having only one timeout left. First down 10 for the Indians. The Jackets, with one timeout left, they must stop them cold on this play, because if they do that, with the way the officials are delayed in starting the clock, that's why I like the 40-second clock in the NFL and college, because it takes it out of the officials' hands of when they start it on the play clock. In motion goes Green. Toss sweep out to the right side. Gets hit in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Buttrey and Steele, I believe, on the tackle there.
Second down at 11. And see, the official hasn't blown it in yet. The ball is set, and he still hasn't blown it. 4 seconds later, he blows it in. Things like that, it's just a killer, Tim.
Mm-hmm. That's one play by the time he's done. He does that 4 or 5 times. That's 25 seconds.
I will have to say tonight the officiating has been pretty consistently against the calls have gone against the Jackets tonight. The one muffed punt, as they would say, definitely was not in the favor of the Jackets. Huge killer. And Coach Hughes uses his final timeout right here. Third down and 11. But again, Tim, if we look at the situation as it is, they get the third down play off, even if they don't get the first down. The Jackets, at best, with the way they're starting the play clock, they'll get the ball with under 20 seconds left on offense, at best. Well, let's see. That would be, it'll be under 25 seconds, closer to 20 at best when they get the ball.
Solid effort by the Jackets. Just a couple ill-timed miscues.
Another one of these nights the voice goes.
Yep.
Exciting night for the Jackets.
We need a play here, Kevin. We need a play.
Third down and 11. Ball at the 35-yard line. The Jackets on defense need not jump again. The offsides, the last, about 3 plays ago, hurt the Jackets big time. This time Montgomery Central calls timeout. With 1:01 left in this game, leading by 7. Montgomery Central, basically, from their standpoint, received a gift from the Jackets, fumbling the ball at the 9-yard line, allowing them basically first and goal.
Yeah. Center quarterback exchange issue. Turnovers, man. Turnovers haunt you.
This is one of those games, the Jackets, from a district standpoint, if they lose this game, it's going to be tough to fight back into playoff contention this year.
They would have to pretty much win out, wouldn't they?
And even at that, they'll need some luck. Need some good fortunes. Having lost to Creekwood, who is also now 1-2 after losing tonight. Third and 11. In motion. Toss sweep comes to the left side. Hit and tackled down immediately. Jackets cannot stop the clock. And we'll see when the official blows it back in. Looks like he's ready. Ball set. Again,
that's what they're supposed to do in every
it's
play.
going to be at best when they have to kick the ball. And again, if I'm making the decision for Montgomery Central here,
I let the clock run down, take the penalty.
I take the penalty, exactly right. if that's the case, it will be at 19 seconds. And then they kick the ball away. The Jackets will have to have a return and
block punt, maybe.
And they'll need to reset the clock back to 19 seconds because of the delay. We'll see if the officials caught their runoff of 2 seconds. Because it was definitely needing to be set at 19 seconds. They're not looking back up to stop it. I mean, to reset it, though. And 2 seconds could be, those 2 seconds could be big. I think they're talking about it, but no, they're not going to reset it.
Oh, my.
I know it was 19 seconds was the time because I had looked at it when he blew the play in. The Jackets need a snap over the head or a block right here. Kick it away is good. Downfield caught by Moore. Moore going to have to try to find a seam and get outside. He makes one man miss, a second miss. And so with 5 seconds left in the game, one play needing 50 yards, the Jackets have to score right here or this game is over.
I'll tell you what, Javon, he's like, he was right there to get that edge.
You know,
nice tackle.
Those 2 seconds would be big. Just think if they would have missed that last tackle and he would have gained another 20 yards. Game's over. So fortunate for the Jackets that they do tackle him
at
the 50 if he doesn't take it the distance. Last play of the game, more than likely.
Number 4 is in the court. No. Yeah, 4 is the quarterback.
Estes in at the quarterback spot. Coming with the big rush. Down the field, ball gets away. Ragsdale makes the catch, but the game is over. And Tim, that's a scenario that 2 seconds could have been a difference right there that they did not reset. And we also talked about the official on multiple occasions not starting the play clock for 3 to 4 seconds after the ball was set down. Jackets lose this game, the first loss at home of the year. They go to 2-3 on the year. Montgomery Central with the win. They also go to 2-3 on the year.
You know what, Kevin?
Both teams 1-2 in District 1, 11AA.
This was one of the best game management I've seen my coach using his staff. You've got key players out. You're playing a young team. He managed this game the best he possibly could. Game management was outstanding. Defense tuned up tonight, and they played a solid football game. We made a couple of key mistakes at inopportune times, but you can't fault the effort of Jackets tonight. They came out and they fought hard.
Absolutely not. Jackets with a couple of situations that could have gone their way, but they didn't, and they come out on the short end of the final score, 14-7. Jackets falling for the second week in a row. Next week they play at East Hickman, I believe. And so we will see you next week. Appreciate you watching the broadcast tonight. Support the Yellow Jackets. Come watch them play at East Hickman and at home next game.
If you can't get to the game, we hope you're watching on television.
Absolutely. Tonight, appreciate Bob King, producer, and the students that brought this game to you. Andrew Gunkel, Carter Murphy, Isaac Lawson, Noah Walker, Everett Delano, Evan Hunsinger. And this is Kevin Anderson, Tim French, calling it a night. We'll see you next week.